Okay, the next exercise, we're going to be working our hips from the front of the hip all the way to the back of the hip here. So there's two different exercises that we're going to do. First, it's a sideline abduction. And again, you just put your hand up here on your head, and then we're just going to be raising our leg, just tapping the foot on the other foot, 50 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. And you should feel this right in here. And then you'll flip over and do the other side. So here's another variation, but it's now going to start to work a little more behind your hip. And this one, we're going to bring our knee forward, our lower knee forward, and it's very important that we're lying on our hip and not our glutes back here. And for a lot of runners, this is going to be tough, but you don't want to cheat. So you're going to tighten your glutes, and you're going to just move your foot back or your leg back here, keeping your legs straight, but slightly back. And you don't have to raise it very high, but just go up and down. And if you start feeling it in other parts of your leg, then you're doing it wrong. So just go slow, and you should feel it right in here. The key is we're trying to work all the way around our hips. So again, we'll do this for 40 or 50 seconds, keeping our leg straight and our knee down, and stay on our hip. And then we'll flip sides and do it on the other side. Okay, the next exercise that we want to do is going to really work our glutes. And we need to have strong glutes if we're going to remain injury-free as a runner. So there's a bunch of different variations of this. They're called bridges. If you don't have a Bosu ball, pretty simple. Just lie down on your back, keeping your back down to the ground, and your arms down. And then we just want to raise up. Key is that the glutes got to be tight again. So tighten up your glutes, and just the straight line from your shoulders to your knees, and then we go down. But we don't rest, just drop down. Make sure your glutes are tight. And breathe. 50 seconds of this. Now the other thing that we can do with glutes is we can tighten up, and we can do an alternating march like that. Keep your glutes tight though. This gets a little bit harder. Now, if we really want to add to the intensity, we can take things like a Bosu ball, or we can just have a basketball. But what you're going to do is you're going to put your feet on the ball, or you could use the side of a stair if you want. And this will really isolate your glutes. So same thing, we're just going to go up and down. But in order to make this that much more intense and work harder, we want to keep our feet up like that. And the other thing we can do is we can go up and down, keeping the one foot in the air, and then switch sides. This will really engage our glutes and get them stronger. So those are bridges and different variations of bridges. It is a lot harder to do if you put your foot up on something like a Bosu ball or a basketball or a stair. So those are called bridges.